I think it's fair to say that most people want an amazing life. Most people want to have a fantastic life. And yet, so few will actually work to achieve it. They might work hard at their jobs, they might go to university, they might go to the gym, but very few of them will actively sacrifice and just struggle for years and years and years in order to achieve that top lifestyle that they desire. Many people compromise on their goals for no real reason, just to remain where they are, remain in their comfort zone. And I've seen that firsthand as I lived in the UK. Currently, there has been strikes all over. My university is currently having a large strike with teachers not going to classes so they can pretty much just beg the university to pay them more. And yeah, I'm sure that they aren't getting paid as much. I'm sure railway, postal workers, hospital, nurses, ambulance drivers, I'm sure they're not getting paid as much as they should be getting. However, by just putting out your hand and saying, "Please, sir, may I have some more money? Please, can I have some more money?" You're just depending on someone else's help for you. You're depending on someone else. And yeah, strikes may work. You may get a raise. You might get more money right now. However, what happens next time that you have a problem? Are you just going to keep on having strikes? Are you just going to keep on going to your union, going to the government, going to your parents, going to whomever, and just trying to basically have them fix your problems for you? Because that will not work out most of the time. Most of the time, you will need to work hard to fix your own problems. And recently, as protesting, going on strike has become so popular, and has been popular for decades, many people simply think that complaining as a group will fix something. However, they don't realize that the government doesn't actually have your best intentions in mind. Your happiness, your individual happiness, is not the top of their concern list. You are not a priority, and you must realize that. You are no one's priority. Your life is not a priority to anyone else but you. So how do you think that you could expect to just go to someone else and expect them to make you a priority? Your boss, the shareholders of the company you work at, the customers, they all have different priorities. They might care about your problems, but you will never be number one on their list. Even your parents, they have other issues too. The only person that will actually prioritize yourself, that will make sacrifices for you, like as an adult, not as a child, is you. The father of economics, Adam Smith, stated that individual ambition serves the common goods. And when I heard this, it really related to me after watching a year of self-improvement content and trying to better myself. And it's, if you try to better yourself, if you work hard to achieve a much higher standard of living, if you work hard to become successful and achieve your goals, then what will most likely happen? You will most likely do something to help others. You will most likely go out there and try and improve the lives of other people. If you are rich, if you are successful, you can afford to help all these people. You can afford to literally cure world hunger. Well, that's probably never going to happen, because it's not a problem of having the money or having the resource, more a problem of allocating them and ensuring that they are used efficiently. Andrew Carnegie wrote out a goal in his 20s, and he said, "For the first half of my life, I want to accumulate as much wealth as I possibly can, and spend the second half of my life giving it all away." He would not be able to have done all of the amazing things which he was able to do if he did not sacrifice in the beginning and become as successful as he did. So by focusing on your own ambitions and goals, even though people might call you selfish, people might call you self-centered, materialistic, but that doesn't matter, because you could drive a Lamborghini to a children's hospital and give away £1 million, which would go help cure 10 kids of leukemia. You can't do that if you're driving like a Honda. You can't do that if you don't have those resources, that capital built up that you're willing to give away. Improving yourself will improve society. Because if you improve yourself to such a high level that you can just give away money, you can just give it away and a ton of it, then I can't see how that wouldn't help society. So if you really want to help people, if you really want to change the world, if you want to save the penguins, save the polar bears, if you have some specific goal for your life, you will not be able to achieve that if you are not tremendously wealthy, if you are not successful, if you have not achieved that level of success. Because then what happens? You don't have any resources. You just go with the crowd. You go as a group of people. So if you have a specific goal, if you have a specific ambition, then just work hard to achieve it by improving yourself, improving your finances, bringing yourself up to a standing which you do have the influence to do it. Because otherwise, you're just going to be there, another faceless voice in the crowd, shouting for some cause that you care about. It doesn't matter what the cause is, because you don't have the influence to do anything about it. So what's more impactful? A group of 1,000 chanting and cheering and jeering, or one person who has the power to actually make a difference, who actually can do something?